Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, we will learn how to retarget animations from Mixamo to UE5 Manny and perform reverse retargeting. Before we begin, make sure you have Blender installed because we will use it to change the names of the Mixamo character bones. You'll need to download the Mixamo Converter plugin, which you can find on GitHub. Open the GitHub page from the link in the description, select code, and then choose Download Zip. When downloading animations from Mixamo, ensure that you set the keyframe reduction to none before downloading. If you want to retarget from UE5 to Mixamo, download the character from the character section. Now, open Blender, go to the Edit section, select Preferences, and then Add-ons. Choose to install and pick the downloaded Mixamo Converter zip file to install the Addon. Once installed, you'll find it in the Add-ons section. If you don't see it, you can type Mixamo in the search bar. After enabling the plugin, close the Preferences window, and in the viewport, press N to toggle the sidebar. There, you'll find the Mixamo option. Select it and enable Advanced Options. In the Batch section, choose the input path, and specify the location of your Mixamo character and animations. Ensure that the input and output paths are different. In the Bone Names section, disable Remove Namespace and enable Use Unreal Engine Bone Names. Then, select Batch Convert. The processing time will vary depending on your system, but it should be relatively quick. Once it's done, go to the output folder you specified in Blender. There, you'll find the modified animations and character. Now, close Blender and open your Unreal Engine project. In the Content browser, create a new folder to import the character and animations. Start by importing the character. When prompted, reset the options to default before clicking Import. Now, import the animations. Disable the Import Mesh option because you've already imported the character, and choose the character skeleton from the drop-down. Select Import All to import the animations. When you open the skeletal mesh, you'll notice that this mesh has a root bone, whereas the skeletal mesh downloaded from Mixamo doesn't have a root bone, making it harder to retarget. Save all the files and create a new folder called Retarget in the Characters folder. Right-click, go to the Animation section, then Retargeting, and create a new IkRig. And name the IkRig your character_IkRig. Open it. If Unreal didn't prompt you to choose the skeletal mesh when creating the IkRig, you'll need to select it in the Details tab. In the Preview Mesh, choose your Mixamo character. In the Hierarchy tab, select the root bone, right-click, and set it as the retarget root. Right-click on the root bone again and add a new retarget chain. Repeat the process for the pelvis bone, ensuring that you name it pelvis when prompted. Now, select all the spine bones, whether you have 3 or 5, and add a retarget chain. Add a retarget chain for neck and head separately. For the upper arm, lower arm, and hand bones, hold Shift and select them, then add a retarget chain. Select the 3 thumb bones and create a retarget chain, and repeat this process for all the other fingers. For the leg bones, select the thigh, calf, foot, and ball, again holding Shift, and add a retarget chain. Do this for the other leg as well. Finally, select the left clavicle bone and add a retarget chain. When the pop-up appears, rename it to left clavicle. Repeat this for the right clavicle. Save the IkRig. Before creating another IkRig, if you found this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to my channel for more videos. Now, back to the video. In the Retarget folder, create another IkRig and name it Manny_IkRig. Open it, and in the Preview Mesh dropdown, choose Manny_Simple. In the hierarchy, select the root bone, right-click, and set it as the retarget root. Then, right-click to add it as a retarget chain, just as you did for the Mixamo character. However, Manny has more spine bones than Mixamo, so select all the spine bones. Ignore upper arm twists, lower arm twists, calf twists, and thigh twists. After adding the chains, save the IkRig. Go to the Retarget folder, right-click, select Animation, Retargeting, and create a new IkRetargeter. Name it RTG_Mixamo2 Manny. Open it, and in the Details tab, select Mixamo IkRig from the Source IkRig dropdown, and Manny_IkRig from the Target IkRig dropdown. When asked to add height, select No. In the Chain Mapping tab, make sure the target chain names match the source. Now, let's edit the pose of the target mesh. In the top left corner, beside the Save button, you'll find an option saying Showing Retarget Pose. Click on the three dots and select Edit Retarget Pose. If you're using previous versions of Unreal Engine, you'll find the Edit option in the Hierarchy tab. If you can't see the bones on the mesh, you can enable them by clicking on the character option above the viewport, then Bones, and Show All Hierarchy. After enabling the Edit Pose mode, select Manny's upper and lower arms and rotate them until they match the pose of the target mesh. To adjust the legs, you might need to disable rotation snapping by clicking on the angle icon in the viewport. Then, select the thigh bones and adjust them until they match the target mesh's pose. After editing the pose, click anywhere on the viewport, and in the Details tab, change the target mesh offset to 200. Now, exit the editing mode by clicking on Editing Retarget Pose in the top right corner. From the Asset Browser tab, play any animation to check. As you can see, when I play the walking animation, YBot moves as it should, but Manny moves in place and is not perfect. To fix this, in the Chain Mapping tab, select the root chain and in the Details tab, change the translation mode to Absolute. Now, to export the animations, in the asset browser, select the animations you want to retarget and choose Export Selected Animations. Choose the destination folder and export the animation. After exporting, go to the destination folder in the content browser and check if the animation is working fine. Sometimes, animations may look fine when you preview them in the Retargeter, but they might look messed up when you export them. When retargeting animations, try exporting one animation first to check if it's working correctly. Now, the exported walking animation is working correctly. I have also imported a dancing animation. You all know what step is this, right? It's working fine in the Retargeter, so I will export it and check if it works correctly. As you can see, it's working correctly. Now, I'll show you how to retarget animations from Manny to Mixamo if you want to use a custom character from Mixamo with Manny animations. This is really simple, just like the previous one. In the content browser, go to the Retarget folder and create a new IkRig. Name it RTG_Manny2 Mixamo. Open it, and in the Details tab, from the Source IkRig dropdown, choose Manny, and from the Target IkRig dropdown, choose your Mixamo character. Again, when it asks to add height, just click No. Select the Chain Mapping tab and see if all the chains are matched. If they are matched, then go to the Exiting Pose mode and edit the pose of Mixamo character's upper and lower arms and thighs, matching the Manny pose. After adjusting the pose, exit the editing mode by clicking on the Editing Retarget Pose on the top right corner. Click anywhere on the viewport, and in the Details tab, change the target mesh offset to 150 or 200. After that, select Asset Browser and scroll down until you see MM_idle or MF_idle. Play those animations and ignore all the above animations. As you can see, the animation is looking weird. So, in the Chain Mapping tab, select the pelvis, and in the Details tab, set its translation mode to absolute. You can see all the animations are playing perfectly. If you want specific animations, you can export them directly from this Retargeter. If you want all the locomotion animations for a playable character, go to the content browser. Here, I created a folder to retarget and export the animations of Manny to YBot. In the content browser, go to the Characters folder, where the Manny skeletal mesh is located. Then, navigate to Mannequins and Animations. In this folder, you'll find two animation blueprints, one for Manny and one for Quinn. Right-click on the ABP_Manny, then Retarget Animations Assets, and select Duplicate and Retarget Animation Assets. When the Retargeter pop-up shows, from the drop-down, select RTG_Manny2 Mixamo. Change the destination folder, and if you want to replace Manny with your character's name, type Manny in the search and your character's name in replace. Click on Retarget and wait a few seconds until it finishes exporting the animations. After finishing, go to your animations destination folder and open any animation to check if it's playing properly. Save all the animations. Now, if you want to use the Mixamo character as a custom playable character, you can do it really easily because the animation blueprint is already Retarget. And that's it for today's video. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you encounter any errors or need assistance, feel free to contact me via email or Discord. You can find the details in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.